why? Behind this door is a bar that until recently very few people knew anything about. Then last year, it made it to the long list of the world's 50 best bars at number 95, and also on the long list of Asia's 50 best bars at an impressive number 59. And this year, it's number 26 on Asia's 50 best bars. So does that mean that India's bar and craft cocktail scene is coming of age? Let's go inside and find out. Okay, hi Sahil.
Hello, sir.
First of all, congratulations on being part of Asia's 50 best bars.
Thank you.
What does it feel like to have
It
achieved?
feels great. Like it feels like dream come true for us to be on the list.
Okay, fantastic. So can you tell me a bit about the concept behind Hoots? What is it all about?
Yeah. So Hoots mainly is a cocktail bar. So idea was to create cocktails which are matching to the other world-class bars and to cater our guests drinks which are not being served in other bars of the India. So Hoots is a speakeasy bar. So in the menu, our concept is based on some classic cocktails and some signature cocktails which are technique driven and futuristics. So first page is classics and their twist. So we have 3 generations of Hoots family. So Mr. Hoots is an imaginary character. So we have 3 generations of Hoots family: William, Albert and Roberts. So William Hoots is grandfather, Albert Hoots is father, and Robert Hoots is the current owner of the place. So here we have 5 most popular classic drinks from all around the world, and these are the classics recipes. Then other 2 are the twisted recipes of these classic cocktails.
Which is more twisted?
So these 2 are the twisted ones. These are classic ones.
These Robert more twisted than Albert?
So Robert is more of the futuristic style of
Futuristic.
drinks. Yes, technique driven,
Okay.
like modern techniques and modern equipments are being used for these cocktails.
Yeah.
So these cocktails are inspired by cocktails
Albert's.
classic cocktails
Yeah.
from mid-age
Okay.
classics, 1950s, 16s
Yes,
style of drinks.
Mid 20th century.
Yes.
Okay. So I don't know whether I'm grandpa owl or middle-aged owl or I'm some teenage owl. So
Yes.
but maybe I could try one cocktail from each, and
Yeah.
then I'll figure out what kind of owl I am.
Sure. So,
Yeah.
so I'll
So
fix
what
you
would this-
one
yes.
of the
What would
Negroni,
this- okay.
Williams Negroni.
Okay.
Then I'll fix you one of this Roberts Sour and one from the signatures.
Yeah, sure.
Sure. So I'll start
Let's-
with the
yeah.
Negroni. There you go.
All right.
This is the Williams Negroni. This has got gin, Campari and sweet vermouth.
So this is the classic Negroni.
This is the classic
no
Negroni.
twist, nothing.
No twist, nothing. Yeah.
Okay. So I'm going to try it now. It's very nice.
Thank you so much.
Perfectly, all the 3 spirits are perfectly balanced. It's very, very difficult to do. But what do you feel? What is the sort of response from your guests? Because Campari has quite a bitter, acquired taste. Do they like it?
Yes, fortunately we have very educated crowd about the cocktails and everything, so they know what they want to drink, and like people love their Negronis, their old fashioned and those all stiff classic drinks.
Perfect. So Sahil, I noticed something. There's this huge block of ice here,
Yes.
and a little owl told me that you guys, like first thing in the morning, you get up and you start carving blocks of ice. Is that true?
Yes. So
Tell me a
we
bit about that.
we freeze our own blocks of ice. So we take a big box full of water and then we freeze it. Like it takes around 2 to 3 days to get that box got frozen.
Yeah.
And then we take it out and then we carve it ourselves here in our bar. So it takes around 2 to 3 hours to get full box carved here.
Okay.
And to get these clear blocks of ice.
So why do you make this kind of effort, to hand carve your own ice?
So there are many advantages of these clear blocks of ice. First of all, these clear blocks of ice doesn't dilute very quickly.
Okay.
So it takes a while when drinks get diluted in these drinks.
Yeah.
Secondly, it looks great while you're serving on clear blocks of ice.
Yeah.
And yeah.
So is there a particular pattern on it, or how have you carved it?
So we carve it with our own knife and everything.
Okay.
So size may be different. Like
What are you going to make for me next?
So now I'll make you a sour drink that's called Robert Sour from menu. This has got some lime juice, some honey and ginger, and some scotch.
So this is not a classic whiskey sour.
No, this is not a classic whiskey sour. This is a twist on the classic whiskey sour.
So what are you putting right now?
This is the chamomile air foam.
Okay.
So there is no egg in this sour drink.
Okay. So do you use a lot of techniques like this at Hoots?
Yes, we are using few more techniques here, including this air foam. Then we do our cordials. We use acids. We use sous vide machines. We use clarifications and everything.
Thank you.
Cheers.
Very unusual, and it kind of, when I have the foam in my mouth, it tastes different, and
Yes.
without and with the foam, it's like almost like having two drinks.
Yeah.
But it's quite nice.
Thank you so much.
Thanks. So Gaurav, what are you making for me today?
I'd like to make you a number 7.
Okay.
So it has gin, clarified, Fernet Branca,
Okay.
and then lime and saccharin.
So what is milk clarified Fernet Branca? Can you tell me a bit about it?
Sure. So Fernet Branca is basically an Italian Amaro with prominent flavors of spearmint in it. It has a very dark color, but once we milk clarify it, so it takes off the dark color and gives it a very good golden hue to it. Some people even tend to get saffron in our drink, but that's the fun part. There's no saffron. It's the tertiary flavors which develop post milk clarification.
So what is the concept behind a batch cocktail?
The concept behind a batch cocktail is, the first thing of course, is a quick service. Second, there's consistency, because you have it pre-planned, all calculated, so there's no chance that if you have 2 drinks at the table, so both of them taste the same. And then if you have them batched and you're serving quick, you get more time to interact with guests, because over here it's just me and Mr. Sahil. So if we keep on doing that, we can interact with people and serve them consistent and drink quickly.
You must be having very demanding customers who want consistent drinks.
Yes, we have a lot of regulars here, so at times they would even tell us that we would like to have that just by telling the number. We don't even have to give them the menu, and they know how their drink tastes like, and they always know what they want. That's why we have numbers in our menu. Like
Yeah.
we don't have any fancy names as such, but people can remember. They just come and they know what they want.
Right.
There you go. Now, number 7.
You have a taste. That's beautiful. It's very interesting. some sort of flavor I'm getting which I can't recognize.
Exactly. That's
But
the
I
milk.
like it.
That's the milk clarified Fernet Branca, which just does all the magic in this drink.
So Sahil, I noticed that there is a very interesting dessert cocktail here as well.
Yes, there is number 12, which is a
Yeah.
dessert cocktail.
So tell me a bit about it and maybe
So
I can
dessert
try.
cocktails are the cocktails which are meant to drink after food or
Yeah.
after like a dessert sort of thing.
Yeah.
So these kind of cocktails are a bit on the sweeter side, and then we have here number 12, which has got some white chocolate, some cascara, some gin and vodka.
So just tell me a bit about the numbers also, like what is the concept behind numbers in your cocktail menu?
We do our signatures in terms of numbers. Like we didn't want it to give them names because we want to create a whole journal of drinks, like how many drinks we are doing, and we want to keep a record about the numbers. So the idea is like if we remove a number, then that numbers doesn't get exchanged with another cocktail. We just remove that number and we add another number. Like if number 2 is not there in the menu, because we have exchanged that with number 12 or number 13. So if I'll remove number 4 will not be in the menu. There'll be number 15, number 16. So if you want to add, if you want to get back these numbers, we can do it anytime. If we feel to get back any popular drink from the menu, if our guests want to do.
So is your cocktail menu slightly seasonal as well, based on availability of ingredients or just the way the season is?
Yes. Obviously, we keep changing the drinks and we keep adding few numbers in terms of availability, in terms of popularity, and in terms of seasonality.
Just tell me a bit about the bar snacks. What sort of food do you serve here?
So here we have only bar bites. You will see only cheese platter, cold cut platter, Melba toast and sweet potatoes.
Right.
These small bites. We are not serving main course here because space is very compact and we want people to focus on drinks, not on the food.
That's right.
Yeah,
So I'm going to try the number 12 now.
please.
It's very nice.
Thank you so much.
Exactly like a dessert. It's not
Yes.
even, I would say, a cocktail that will accompany a dessert.
Yes.
You just have it as a dessert.
Obviously.
Very, very nice. I'm getting a strong chocolate.
Chocolate and very light but not very heavy
Yeah.
at the same
Sort
time.
of- yeah, you're right. It's not very heavy on the alcohol. either.
Yes.
It's quite nice. So Sahil, thanks once again for a lovely evening. And I would like to raise a toast to Hoots
Thank
and
you
to
so
you
much, sir.
and your success, and to many, many future awards, and definitely number 1 on Asia's 50 best bars.
Thank you so much, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Cheers.